allow us to get around, whether we're traveling around the world or whether we just want to go around the neighborhood or go pick up our own groceries. We sometimes need a little bit of help, and EV Rider is there for us. This is their Nomad. This version brings you wonderful upgrades for an amazing sale price. It is lightweight, it is easy to travel with, great design. Look at the comfort of this seat with armrests that are removable, a swivel seat so you can move when you are pulling up to a table or to a desk. And you have all of the reliability that you know and love from EV Rider. This version even breaks apart into 4 separate pieces. And then you can take the battery and charge the battery separately. So you do not need to be right by an outlet. With your EV Rider, you can just charge the battery and you can go. This is lighter weight than it has been in the past, 64.8 pounds. And today you were looking at a sale price that saves you $401. $2,198.98. Now, if that's a bit out of your budget, here at QVC and through our partnership with EV Rider, we have a few different options for you. So first of all, we do have this available on 5 easy payments. That would be with any major credit card. Over the course of the next 5 months, that price is just divided up. So that would be $439.80 over the course of the next 5 months. Or if you do have a QVC Q card, or you would like to open up a QVC Q card and become a Q card VIP, we have 18-month special financing that divides the payment up for your EV Rider over the course of 18 months. That would be $122 and change per month. And you don't have to pay it off before we send it to you, just one payment, and this is coming home to you. Now, the Nomad version, we're going to tell you all about throughout this hour. I want to talk to you about the colors that we have. So I am on the beautiful silver option. Very streamlined, very gorgeous. We also have this available in your blue option, but that is the most limited option in the blue. And then I want to welcome in our wonderful Lori Pickford, who is a personal care specialist, and she knows all about EV Rider, and she is on our black option.
Hi,
Lori, it's so good to be here with you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, thank you for being here.
Oh yes, we're so excited to introduce this. I mean, the Nomad EV Rider has just been so known at QVC for its reliability, its innovation, and this Nomad really has all the bells and whistles.
So let's start there. What makes the Nomad different than some of the other versions?
Well, this was designed on a previous version that we had that was a little bit bigger. It actually was heavier. It was almost 130 pounds.
Wow.
This weighs only, as you said, 64 pounds. So we took us years, redeveloped it, brought all the great features that we loved in the other one and put them in this one, which included this great seat, which we'll talk about.
Oh my goodness, the seat is so comfortable.
And this basket, which makes a big difference when you're out shopping. I live in New Jersey, and it's a flat area. I'm right by the water. This is fantastic for going to the pharmacy, stop. You know, I can just ride around town because you're getting, on a full charge, you're getting 9 miles of time to use it. So that just makes it so easy and so simple.
And even though it is 64 pounds, it supports up to 260 pounds.
It sure does.
So that's fantastic. And we're seeing right here just how easy this is to ride around and to use.
Yes, look, you can see she's in the grocery store. It's agile, it turns on a dime. You can grab what you need and go, and that's what makes this great because it breaks down, as you said, into 4 pieces. You can put it into your car, into the back of your car, or use it in the house. Because it's so streamlined, you can take this out just to get your mail. There it is broken down. There's the battery, which weighs about 6 pounds. The heaviest piece of this, as you just saw there, is about 20 pounds. So that is really just like 2 bags of sugar.
Right.
You know, if you can carry 2 bags of sugar, you can carry the heaviest piece of this and put it into the back of your car.
That's amazing. So that's another thing that I want you to think about as you're shopping around for mobility scooters. There are different versions. Some of them fold up, And that's wonderful, but then you do have to lift the whole weight
Right.
if you want to transport that. So the Nomad is one that, because it does disassemble, and we've got some beautiful video we'll show you in a little bit to show you how easy it is to take apart. You did see that woman in the video taking it apart so easily. That means that maybe you can't lift 60 pounds on your own, but if you can lift 20 pounds, you can place this in the back seat
of your car all by yourself. Exactly. And that's what's great. I was just talking to a friend of mine who was telling me his mom needs one of these.
Okay.
And I said to him, if she can lift 20 pounds, she would be fine to do this. She still drives. She just can't walk in the mall for a long period of time with her friends.
Right.
And now you don't have to say no.
Right. You can say yes.
Now you can say, yes, I'm going to join you.
That's amazing. Let's ride around a little
All right,
bit
let's do that.
Let's kind of show how easy it is. Really, you just, with the press of a finger,
it really
you're
is,
good to
because
go.
we have this electromagnetic braking system too. So when you are using the EV Rider Nomad, there is a little tiny tiller here at the front. And I'm going to come right up front to where the camera is.
Yeah.
And you can see I'm doing it with one finger.
Wow.
And I'm going about probably 2 miles an hour right now. This will go up to 4 miles an hour.
Okay.
And right here on the front is where your dashboard is.
Got it.
You can see that there's an LED display right here. I don't know if you can get that. Let me.
Oh, we have a
it's on
photo
the screen.
of it
Excellent.
too, so you can take a look
You can see
there.
right there. That's a full charge. It goes from red to yellow to green. That tells you that there's a full charge. The little yellow button that's there is that's your horn. If you're coming up to someone, you can beep your horn and let them know you're behind them. And then over there on the left side, you have your motion. That's going to allow you to decide what speed you want to go. You can go from turtle all the way up to rabbit.
I love it.
And we did it as a pictorial. So you pick where you want to be as far as speed is concerned. It goes up to 4 miles an hour.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't
And
it?
how long does it take to charge?
4 to 6 hours on a full charge.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
No, not at all.
So 4 to 6 hours, I'm fully charged, and then you said I can go up to 9 miles?
You can go up to 9 miles depending upon your terrain.
And what's great about this version, some of the other models, right, the battery is not removable, so you have to be close to an outlet to charge.
That's right.
With this one, you can remove that battery, and you could just take the battery to charge.
That's what makes this great.
That's amazing with the Nomad.
You can leave the Nomad together in the garage, maybe on your back porch or somewhere safe, and just take the battery and the battery charger, which comes with it. This goes into the battery, and this is just a 2-prong plug that goes into the wall. And really, 4 to 6 hours for a full charge, but you don't even have to charge it fully. If you're not going 9 miles and you are, you're still in the green or you're in the yellow, you still have time to use it on a half charge.
That's amazing.
Isn't that great?
What I find about the Nomad too, I just find that it's really that premium model because the seat is so comfortable. I honestly feel like I have my own little movie theater seat.
It is.
And
it's
you've got
super
the
soft.
armrests, and you also have that wonderful stability as you're driving around, and that you can feel the suspension even of the tires.
The 4 wheels really make it feel steady.
Yes.
And as you said, this is a very comfy seat. Now this is super plush because when you think about it, the reason you're buying this is because you're going to be sitting.
Right.
So you don't want something that's not going to feel good for a while.
Yeah.
Think about how long it takes to go 9 miles.
Right.
You
have a higher back on this one too.
Right.
Some of the versions, because they do fold down, it has to be a little bit lower in order to make everything fold.
That's right.
This one, you get wonderful support all the way back here. I'll just go a little bit this way so you can kind of see, right? All the way, like my mid back is very supported there. So you really have that wonderful support as you are kind of going about your day. It's a wonderful version, a wonderful model, and the price today saves you $400. So
that's crazy
you're
good.
getting an amazing deal, $21.98 and 98 cents. And yes, this is an investment, of course.
Right.
But it's an investment in saying, yeah, I'm going to go and do that. I'm going to go to the reunion. I'm going to take the vacation. I'm going to go on the cruise, or I'm just going to go buy my own sneakers.
Right, exactly. Go to the mall by yourself. And when we were talking about this seat being fabulous, what also makes it great is that it swivels 360 degrees.
Oh, that's great.
So when you think about going into a restaurant that might have a narrow walkway and you're thinking, how am I going to get in there? This is very streamlined.
Yep.
But you can just turn and sit at the table and have no problem being out to lunch with girlfriends. Turn, put your feet back on, and you're ready to get out.
You're ready to go.
You're ready to go wherever you want to go,
And
whenever
this
you want to
seat
go.
is probably more comfortable than a lot of those restaurant seats.
So true. Come on, follow me. Let's go for a little ride.
Amazing. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And you'll notice that it's so easy to turn.
Yeah.
It's got a wonderful turn radius, and I am never nervous about riding. I never feel like I have to deal with braking on it, because sometimes, Lori, with mobility scooters, you have to press something to brake.
That's right, and this you do not. Everything is done right here in the front. We have that, and that electromagnetic braking that I was talking about allows you to simply not use the throttle system, and you automatically come to a great, easy stop.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And you do a real gradual start as well. As you'll see my hand right here,
Yep.
I'm going to press down, and I don't jolt forward.
Right.
You know, you just kind of ease into moving forward and you ease into stopping, which is great because people who have mobility issues, you know, you don't want to feel like you're off kilter.
Not at all.
No, you want to feel stable, and that's really what makes EV Rider such a great product. The stability, the quality that you're getting. You have solid tires.
Right, because watch, I'm
that
gonna
you'll
go...
never have to worry about losing a tire or not having a tire inflated because they're solid, thick rubber.
I'm going to go over this carpet to show that.
Great,
because
yeah.
really, truly going over, we're seeing some video now, but when we come back,
Right.
and I want to talk about how it breaks apart too, which we're seeing
Yeah,
right
you can
here.
see there, it breaks into 4 different pieces. There you go. Take a ride
But
on that.
as you come over carpet, right, really nothing. I didn't jolt. You didn't see any kind of hesitancy with the EV Rider.
Exactly.
It's wonderfully made. And Lori, does that mean I never have to inflate the tires?
That's correct. Because they're solid, thick tires that will never have to be inflated, you don't need to worry about ever having a flat tire. And as I said over there, when you're pulling into a restaurant, if you pull up like I am here, here I am just moving right in,
that's great.
sitting down at a table with friends. You know, who do you know in your life who has been saying no? Maybe arthritis, maybe they have a bad hip. I myself am going to be having ankle surgery in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
So this is going to really come in handy for me.
Absolutely it will.
But, you know, when you think about as you get older, things start to wear out.
Yeah.
Your knees hurt, your
Right.
feet hurt, your legs hurt. You don't even have to be older. Maybe you have some type of a disability
Right.
that allows you less mobility that you would like. This is a way to say yes.
You say yes again. You really do. And sometimes it's even less about the aches and the pains and just about conserving the energy, because you're going to go somewhere, but maybe you just don't know, well, am I going to have somewhere to sit?
Right.
Or I want to go with the grandkids to the theme park, but I don't know that I can go the whole day.
Right.
Right. Now you have that ability to say, I always have my seat. I always know who has been riding this, because sometimes when you're renting them, I used to work for cruise ships,
You
and
don't know.
there'd be a lot of rentable mobility scooters. You don't really know how reliable they are. A lot of them are bigger and clunkier. They're not going to have that ability to break into 4 different pieces. This is your own, right?
This really is
yours. You know how to use it. You have the reliability to say, yes, I want to go. Yes, I can go.
Right, exactly. And that means that your life opens up all of a sudden, where you thought things were closing in and you're thinking, no, I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to be a problem for someone. Now you get your life back. You go to the pharmacy. You go to the grocery store. You put the dishes from from the table into the sink in the kitchen, because you can make it through the rooms of the house.
Yeah, and I think we have a few different videos that will show that and show how people have been impacted by buy the EV Rider as well. But before we get there, let's talk the disassembly and
Yes.
how this breaks apart into those 4 component pieces, which is unique to this model in a lot of ways.
It really is. And what's great about it is that when you get it home, when it first arrives, the whole deck will be together.
Great.
So that's 2 pieces put together at once. You're going to be able to put the front down. This tiller will actually tilt down and the chair comes off.
Okay.
And we did that on purpose because it's an adjustable chair. This has 3